Welcome to a journey that defies all logic. When we think of a bridge, we usually imagine a simple, sturdy structure of concrete and steel, built for the sole purpose of getting us from point A to point B. But what happens when architects decide to throw the rulebook out of the window? What happens when gravity becomes a suggestion and the landscape is transformed into a surreal masterpiece? Today, we are stepping into a world where bridges don't just span rivers, they breathe, they roll, they disappear underwater, and some are even held up by the massive hands of gods. From the mist-shrouded mountains of Japan to the futuristic skylines of Europe, and finally, a breathtaking wonder in Vietnam that has captured the world's imagination. These are the structures that make your heart race and your mind question, is this even real? Before we dive into these architectural marvels, I have a small request for our global community. Please leave a comment below telling us where you are watching this video from and what time it is on your clock right now. We truly want to know how many countries and time zones this video has reached across the world. Are you ready to witness the impossible? Tighten your seatbelts, because we are about to cross the threshold of reality. Here are the top 10 most bizarre bridges in the world. The facts will absolutely shock you.
We begin our countdown in the heart of Pennsylvania, USA, where the skeletal remains of a fallen titan lie scattered across a valley. This is the Kinsua Bridge. When it was first completed in 1882, it was a marvel of the industrial age, holding the title of the highest and longest railroad bridge in the entire world. Standing at a staggering 301 feet tall, it was often called the eighth wonder of the world. For over a century, massive steam engines and heavy freight trains crawled across its iron spine, looking like tiny toys against the backdrop of the vast Kinsua Gorge. However, the shock came in the summer of 2003. A powerful F1 tornado, with winds screaming at over 90 miles per hour, slammed into the valley. In less than 30 seconds, the impossible happened. The storm literally lifted the massive steel towers off their foundations, snapping them like dry twigs and tossing them into the abyss. Out of the 20 towers that supported the bridge, 11 were completely destroyed. But the story didn't end there. Today, rather than rebuilding it, the Kinsua Bridge has been transformed into an incredible skywalk. You can walk out onto the remaining section of the bridge, which ends abruptly in mid-air. At the very edge, a glass floor allows you to look straight down into the graveyard of steel below, where the twisted, rusted wreckage of the original bridge still lies exactly where it fell. It is a haunting yet beautiful reminder of the raw power of nature versus the ambition of man. Walking on this bridge isn't just a sightseeing trip, it's a walk through a ghost story written in iron and wind.
From the industrial ruins of America, we travel deep into the mist-covered mountains of Shikoku, Japan, to find a bridge that feels like it belongs in a fantasy movie. This is the Kazurabashi. Hidden within the remote Iya Valley, this bridge is not made of steel or concrete. It is woven entirely from mountain vines. Legend has it that the bridge was first built over 800 years ago by the Heike clan, a group of defeated samurai warriors. They intentionally used flexible vines so that if their enemies ever tried to cross, they could simply cut the ropes and send the pursuers plunging into the river below. Walking across Kazurabashi is a true test of courage. As you step onto the wooden slats, you'll notice they are spaced several inches apart, leaving wide gaps where you can see the rushing turquoise waters of the Iya River nearly 50 feet directly beneath your feet. Every step causes the entire structure to sway and creak, a sound that echoes through the silent, lush forest. Although the bridge is reinforced with hidden steel cables today for safety, the experience remains terrifyingly authentic. The rough texture of the vines under your hands and the rhythmic bounce of the bridge make you feel the desperation of the samurai who once sought refuge here. It is a place where history, nature, and adrenaline collide. Crossing this bridge isn't just about getting to the other side, it's about touching a piece of Japan's ancient warrior past.
Next, we head to the Netherlands, a country famous for its relationship with water. But while most bridges go over the water, our third entry does something completely different. This is the Moses Bridge, or the Water Parting Bridge. Located at Fort de Rouvere, this bridge is practically invisible from a distance. As you approach, it looks as though the water has been sliced open, creating a narrow path that allows you to walk right through the middle of the moat. Named after the biblical story of Moses parting the Red Sea, this bridge was designed to preserve the historical integrity of the 17th century fortress. An ordinary bridge would have been too easy for enemies to see, so architects created this trench bridge that sits flush with the water level. As you walk through it, the surface of the lake is at eye level, and you can literally reach out and touch the water on either side. You might wonder, doesn't it flood when it rains? The engineering behind it is brilliant. A complex system of pumps and dams ensures that the water level in the moat remains constant, so the bridge stays dry even during a downpour. Built entirely from sustainable Akoya wood, treated to resist decay, the Moses Bridge is a masterpiece of minimalism. It's a surreal experience that makes you feel like you've gained a superpower, walking through the water without getting a single drop on your clothes. At number 4, we travel to the heart of Seoul, South Korea, to witness a bridge that transforms into a living work of art after sunset. This is the Bampo Bridge, home to the Moonlight Rainbow Fountain, the world's longest bridge fountain. Spanning over 1,100 meters, this isn't just a structure for traffic. It's a massive water show that uses the Han River itself as its stage. What makes this bridge truly spectacular are the 380 nozzles lined up along both sides. They pump out 190 tons of water per minute, shooting it 43 meters out into the river. But the magic happens when the sun goes down. Hundreds of LED lights illuminate the water jets in a synchronized dance of vibrant colors, timed perfectly to a variety of musical soundtracks. This design is also environmentally conscious. The fountain continuously recycles water directly from the Han River, ensuring no resources are wasted. Whether it's the powerful, synchronized arches of water during the day, or the romantic, glowing rainbow at night, the Bampo Bridge has turned a functional piece of infrastructure into South Korea's most iconic landmark. It's a breathtaking fusion of engineering and elegance that proves bridges can be about more than just getting from point A to point B. They can be the destination itself. At number 5, we arrive in Changsha, China, to witness a bridge that looks like a giant crimson puzzle floating above the Dragon King Harbor River. This is the Lucky Knot Bridge. Unlike any traditional bridge you've ever seen, this structure features 3 separate pedestrian paths that weave and twist together in a complex 185-meter-long web. It's a design that feels both futuristic and ancient at the same time. The inspiration for this architectural wonder comes from the Mobius strip, a mathematical concept of a surface with no beginning and no end. But it also deeply honors the traditional Chinese art of decorative knotting, which symbolizes luck, prosperity, and connection. In Chinese culture, the color red is synonymous with good fortune, making this bridge a massive 24-meter-high blessing for everyone who crosses it. Walking on the Lucky Knot is an adventure in itself. Depending on which path you choose, you might find yourself climbing up steep steps to enjoy a panoramic view of the river, or descending into lower walkways that bring you closer to the water. There is no single right way to cross. It's a labyrinth that encourages exploration and play. The Lucky Knot Bridge isn't just a way to cross a river, it's a physical manifestation of the idea that life is a series of interconnected journeys, where every twist and turn brings a new perspective.
At number 6, we're heading to Wuppertal, Germany, for a bridge that looks like it was built by a giant child. This is the Lego Bridge, Lego Brücke. Spanning across a busy street, this former railway bridge was transformed into a vibrant work of art that feels like childhood stepping into reality. In 2011, street artist Martin Heuvold decided to give this grey, concrete structure a playful makeover by painting it to look exactly like it was made from oversized Lego bricks. The attention to detail is incredible. The artist spent weeks meticulously painting shadows and highlights to create a perfect 3D illusion. From a distance, you'd swear the bridge was snapped together using thousands of colorful plastic blocks. It's a brilliant example of how urban art can breathe new life into old infrastructure, turning a mundane commute into a moment of pure joy. For the residents of Wuppertal, the Lego Bridge has become a beloved landmark and a symbol of creativity. It reminds us that no matter how old we get, there's always room for a little playfulness and imagination in our daily lives. Walking or driving under this bridge, you can't help but smile, as it perfectly captures the magic of the toys we all loved growing up. At number 7, we journey to the rugged landscapes of Durango, Mexico, to cross a bridge that feels like a portal to another era. This is the Pente de Auela, stretching 318 meters across a deep, rocky canyon. This suspension bridge was once a vital link for one of the richest silver mines in the world. However, today, it leads to something much more haunting: the silent, crumbling ruins of Auela, a literal ghost town. Crossing this bridge is a spine-tingling experience. The original structure was designed in the late 19th century by the Roebling brothers, the same minds behind the famous Brooklyn Bridge. But unlike its New York cousin, the Puente de Auela feels dangerously fragile. As you walk across the narrow wooden planks, you can hear them groan and creak under your weight, while the wind whistles through the steel cables. Below your feet lies a terrifying 100-meter drop to the canyon floor. The atmosphere here is heavy with history and mystery. Once a bustling hub of thousands of miners, the town was abandoned when the mines flooded, leaving behind only the wind and the shadows. For those brave enough to make the crossing, the bridge offers more than just a breathtaking view of the desert. It offers a chilling walk into the past. It is a place where the line between the world of the living and the echoes of the dead feels incredibly thin. At number 8, we head to Paddington Basin in London to witness a marvel of modern engineering that looks more like a high-tech sculpture than a walkway. This is the Rolling Bridge. Designed by Thomas Heatherwick, this bridge doesn't open like any other bridge you've ever seen. Instead of lifting or swinging aside, it literally curls itself into a perfect octagon. Every Friday at noon, the bridge performs its mesmerizing, acrobatic routine. Using a complex system of hydraulic rams set into the handrails, the 8 triangular sections slowly pivot. As it retracts, the bridge transforms from a flat walkway into a circular wheel sitting on the bank of the canal. This unique design allows boats to pass through while providing a spectacular show for onlookers. The rolling bridge is a perfect blend of functionality and artistic flair. It challenges our very definition of what a bridge should be. It's not just a way to get from one side of the canal to the other. It's a demonstration of how imagination can turn a simple piece of infrastructure into a breathtaking performance. Seeing it in motion is a reminder that in the world of design, even the most rigid structures can find a way to dance. At number 9, we stay in England to visit the coastal town of Poole, home to the striking Twin Sails Bridge. Spanning the Holes Bay, this bridge is a masterpiece of modern aesthetics and engineering. What makes it truly special is its unique lifting mechanism. When the bridge opens to let boats pass, its 2 triangular lifting spans rise into the air, resembling the majestic sails of a yacht. Designed to reflect the town's rich maritime heritage, the sails reach a height of 25 meters when fully upright. The precision required to synchronize these 2 massive steel structures is incredible. At night, the bridge is transformed by a stunning lighting display, with LEDs casting a glow that accentuates its sculptural form against the dark water. The Twin Sails Bridge isn't just a vital transport link that eased congestion in the area, it's a landmark that has redefined the skyline of Poole. It's a beautiful example of how infrastructure can pay homage to local culture while pushing the boundaries of contemporary design. Watching those sails rise against the horizon is a sight that perfectly captures the spirit of the sea. We save the most breathtaking for last. Perched high in the Ba Na Hills of Da Nang, Vietnam, we find the Golden Bridge, Co Vang. Standing 1,400 meters above sea level, this bridge looks like a shimmering silk thread being lifted toward the heavens by 2 massive, ancient stone hands. Emerging from the mountainside, these hands of God appear weathered and mossy, as if they have been part of the landscape for centuries. Though the bridge was actually completed in 2018, The experience of walking across the 150-meter-long path is nothing short of magical. Often shrouded in mist and clouds, it feels as though you are taking a stroll through a dream. The golden-hued walkway is lined with purple lobelia chrysanthemums, adding a touch of natural elegance to the striking architecture. From this height, the panoramic views of the lush Vietnamese forests and the distant coastline are absolutely staggering. The Golden Bridge has become a global phenomenon, captivating millions with its poetic fusion of nature and man-made wonder. It isn't just a bridge, it's a spiritual and artistic statement that has redefined modern tourism in Vietnam. Ending our journey here reminds us that when human creativity reaches for the sky, the results can be truly divine. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey across the world's most bizarre bridges. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing discoveries. See you in the next video.
Summary of the journey. We have traveled across continents, from the ancient stone steps of living bridges in India to the gravity-defying loops of modern engineering in China and Europe. Each of these 10 bridges is a testament to human ingenuity and our relentless desire to connect. Not just 2 points of land, but nature and architecture, history and the future. Whether built from steel, glass, or living roots, they all prove that a bridge can be far more than just a way to get across. It can be a work of art that defines a landscape. Final thoughts and call to action. Which of these bridges would you be brave enough to cross? Or is there a bizarre bridge in your hometown that we missed? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this architectural adventure, please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to join our community of explorers here at Mr. Benz-Audi. Your support helps us bring more incredible stories from around the globe to your screen. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, keep exploring. I'll see you in the next video.